Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Hello and welcome to day one of Vlogmas. It is December 1st. I do not know where 2021 has gone, but we are nearing the end of this year, which is absolutely crazy. My name is Tracy and I am the podcaster of The Comfy Red Couch. And this month I am going to attempt to do Vlogmas, and I think I'm going to call it Festivities on the Float. We have recently moved from Toronto to Vancouver and we purchased a float home, and life on the water is definitely something to get used to. I'm very excited that I have actually started decorating for Christmas. I enjoy Christmas, but oftentimes I don't always get to do the full decoration. We bought this beautiful faux birch tree earlier this week, and my mom and I decorated it the other day, and I'm very excited to just enjoy its beauty throughout the month of December. If we haven't met before, my name is Tracy. I am new to Vancouver. As I said, our family moved from Toronto to Vancouver in October, and this will be my first Christmas in the Vancouver area. I am married to Greg, and we have two children, Isaac and Nathaniel. You may see Nathaniel over the next month. He is 12 years old, and he, of course, lives with us. Our other son, Isaac, who you will hear in the intro and exit songs, he is still in Ontario. He's a musical theater student, and he will unfortunately not be coming home for Christmas this year. He's going to stay with his grandparents who are in Ontario, and so we'll be a little sad, but he'll have a lovely holiday time with them. So for the next month, I will be checking in daily, just showing you little things that are happening around the float home. So sometimes we will focus on what it's like living in a float home. Other times we'll focus on things I've been up to. I am a test knitter as well, so I do a lot of test knitting for Helen Stewart, who is Curious Handmade, and I also test knit for some other designers that we will be talking about throughout this month, and I'm looking forward to sharing a couple of those test knits with you as they are released. So I hope that during this month you are able to visit when you can and enjoy just what I'm getting up to, either just myself or maybe sometimes Greg and Nathaniel will also be involved. Anyway, today I got a parcel in the mail. Life on a float home is a little bit different. The mail isn't delivered right to the house. You have to actually walk up the plank to go get your mail. Parcels are a little bit more challenging. Yesterday I had to actually drive to the Purolator Depot, which is by the airport, to pick up a parcel. So when a parcel is delivered directly to the house, that's a happy day, and I do have one to share in a few moments. I also have a really special Advent kit that I was given this year, and I'm going to be chatting about that in a few moments. But for now, I think I just want to share the beauty of my tree with you. My mom and I picked up a few new ornaments for this tree. So my mother, when I was little, used to call me her little chickadee. So there are 3 little chickadees on the tree. So one, and they've got a little bit of sparkle on their heads too. And then there's a third one back down here. There is a glittery nest with 3 eggs and a sparkly pineapple. And there is this gorgeous star, which is right here, shiny. It looks beautiful from down on the main floor. And then I have these gorgeous beaded snowflakes that I got from Hallmark many, many years ago when Isaac was little, and Isaac's now 20. So I have 6 of those. 3 of them are purple, and 3 of them have blue accent beads. And I also have some glass icicles that I've had for many years, also from Hallmark, and just need to be a little cautious with those. And as I said, my mom used to call me her little chickadee. Over here I have a little chickadee bell, which is hard to see. Oops, I dropped a chickadee. Oops, always dropping something. Anyway, this little chickadee here is one that she gave me quite a while ago, and I used to keep it in a window at my old house. It's now on my tree, and I better pick up that poor little chickadee. Good thing it's not a real bird. Also good thing I didn't drop glass. However, I'm getting branches in my head. So let's pop this little chickadee back on the tree on one of these branches somewhere. I really like the look of these birch trees, and they have the lights already built in. It is more of a blue light than that warm yellow light, but I think it looks nice, especially at nighttime when you look up and see the tree from the main floor. On my regular podcast, I have a segment called Brown Paper Packages. Yesterday, I did record a podcast, but I didn't have any brown paper packages last week, but today I received a lovely parcel in the mail, so I'm going to share that with you. This is from So Sweet Violet, and So Sweet Violet is Jules Hill, or Jules Hill is So Sweet Violet, and I also shared this on the podcast the past couple of days. I have been working on, it was a test knit, but it's now been released, and this is the wonderful Tiddly Palm Neck Snuggler pattern by Jules Hill, and I was sharing it yesterday on the podcast. I have not done any more stitches on it yet because I finished off another test knit. I have one more test knit that will be released tomorrow, and then after that I am free to pick this one up and work away on it and add different colors as I go along. So Tiddly Palm Neck Snuggler, oh, I'm looking forward to spending some more time with this one. I'm using my Shalimar Airy leftover yarns, and I am loving working on this project. So this is by Jules Hill, So Sweet Violet, and this parcel here is also from Jules. So let's get to it and open some wonderful brown paper packages. I like when I can pull the tape off easy. Sometimes it is more challenging than other times, especially if it's got that sellotape. Sellotape is always a little bit more difficult, I find, but Jules does a nice parcel, very easy to open, and there will always be beautiful, beautiful things inside a parcel from Jules. I have purchased the Christmas Eve cast-on kit, and I will be doing a Christmas Eve cast-on. I have decided on my pattern. I am going to be doing the new pattern by Alice Jeffries, and Let in the Light, something along those lines. Let the light in. I'll have to look it up, but I decided that that was the pattern I was going to do. I'm not sure if this is the yarn that I will use, but probably this will be the bag that I use. So inside this box is a beautifully wrapped parcel from Jules of So Sweet Violet and her daughter Bryony. And inside there is, I think this is a little chocolate. It's one of those coin wrapped chocolates. So a lovely chocolate treat for me to get into. I don't believe this is a spoiler. If you are getting or hoping to get one of these packages and you don't want to see what's in it, close your eyes, cover your ears, run screaming out of the room. I think this package, this parcel, was for the most part not too much of a surprise what's in it, so I don't think I need to do a full spoiler. Plus, I'm in the far ends of the earth. I'm in Western Canada. Probably anybody who has ordered this has already opened it, maybe. But if you haven't, you can turn away. Inside is this gorgeous wrapped parcel. And just lovely little string, easy to untie. Beautifully wrapped in tissue paper with So Sweet Violet stickers fixing it. And inside, my Christmas Eve cast on has, I'm not sure what's in this little treat bag here. It's round and cylindrical. A pen so I can keep track of my pattern as I knit away, and it was nice and protected so it didn't ruin the project bag and the yarn. The yarn is from Hedgerow Yarns, and Jane is such an amazing dyer. And this is Cozy Christmas Eve is the name of the yarn. Beautiful white and red speckled yarn. And Jane's yarns are always so lovely to knit with. And inside there is a little pouch with, I'm guessing, stitch markers. Yes. Beautiful stitch markers, a nice shiny one in the middle with lots of glitter. Glitz and glitter, always a lovely thing for Christmas time. And then a perfect sock size project bag. So this will be the project bag I use for my Christmas Eve cast on this year. Let me quickly reach over around and grab this bag. This is what I did the test knit for a Christmas Eve cast on pattern, which is now off the needles. One sock is fully blocked, the other one is drying right now, and that is in my lovely little Bobbins Vintage Christmas Lights bag, and I'll be sharing that with you hopefully in the days ahead. But for this year's Christmas Eve, actually on Christmas Eve cast on for me, I will use this pretty bag. So some lovely, beautiful brown paper packages to share with you today. The final thing that I am going to share with you came a couple of weeks ago and was a complete surprise. Chris, Sam, and Nikki put together this tropical advent calendar for me, and today is day one, December 1st. I get to open this lovely little striped package. I have to tell you, this parcel smells really nice. Now, from what I understand, it's not going to be yarn every day. There'll be other little treats. I'm hoping for some British chocolate. And today's little treat is this gorgeous little sparkly, and if you've ever tuned into my podcast, you know that I don't love yellow. This is fun, for sure. I do think it is funny that they started off with yellow for day one, but it is so pretty. I love the green and orange specks. It is not a straight yellow for sure. Anyway, that is day one, and oh my goodness, what am I going to knit? I did quickly share the Tiddly Palm Advent pattern with you. This would definitely be a fun pattern if you're looking for something to knit for Advent. I am also going to be working on the Skyline wrap, which I did not finish in time for release, and that will happen in December, and I'll be able to share that with you. So, what shall I knit this December as we have a bit of calm time leading up to the holidays? Anyway, I think that that is all I'm going to share today on Vlogmas. I hope that wherever you are having a wonderful day, evening, whatever, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 2. And who knows what we'll get up to.
In excelsis Deo, Gloria, in excelsis Deo.
It's actually been a while since I cast on socks for the Christmas Eve cast on. The past few years I've done some other things, a sweater, a sky map wrap was one of my Christmas Eve things as well. But this year I am going to go back to the tradition of socks, and the pattern that I have decided to knit is the Be the Light socks by Alice Jeffries. And Alice is Homebody Diaries on Instagram, and these are just so beautiful. So I got the pattern a couple of weeks ago. I saw that she had a sale, so I don't know whether that's already finished or not. Alice has a couple of sock patterns out, but I am going to knit these beauties. I'm not sure whether I will use my Christmas Eve cast on kit, save that maybe for Valentine's Day instead. I'm thinking I might do some red socks with the beautiful flame motif in the Be the Light socks. Anyway, that is my Christmas Eve all set to go. Beautiful socks from Alice Jeffries.